night for the Iowa Republican Party. Their annual Lincoln Dinner drew a sellout crowd and a full lineup of presidential hopefuls. Mark Tauschik was at the Iowa Event Center tonight. Mark?
Interesting setup. 11 candidates. Each gets 10 minutes, not a second more. So candidates had to be concise in their effort to win over a ballroom full of coveted GOP activists.
It is time to remind Israel they have an ally in the United States. It is time to send a message around the world that we stand with our allies, and that has been said many times before. In America, they should know there is no greater friend, and for the rest of the world, there is no worse enemy.
President Obama accused us of clinging to our guns and religion. Well, in Louisiana, like in Iowa, we've got plenty of guns and religion, and Mr. President, we're not giving up either one of those just because you don't like them.
Hundreds of thousands of people are coming in. I would build a wall, the likes of which nobody has ever seen before. I'm a really good builder. Have you heard that?
We need trade laws. We need trade agreements. We need lower taxes. We need less regulation. But we need to focus on those who are being left behind.
I was asked whether a woman's hormones prevent her from serving in the Oval Office. Okay, ladies, this is a test. Can anyone think of a single instance in which a man's judgment was clouded by his hormones?
I would pass a law beginning day one. You serve 1 day in the House, 1 day in the Senate. There is a lifetime ban on your ever being a lobbyist in Washington, D.C.
And you're thinking about joining Al-Qaeda or ISIL? Anybody thinking about that? I'm not going to call a judge. I'm going to call a drone, and we will kill you.
We're only a few good decisions away and a leadership change at the top in the best days America's ever had. I know that.
Name a country where the relationship is better than the day that Barack Obama came into office. Iran, Cuba. I rest my case.
There are some major things that threaten our existence. And I think one of them is the divisiveness that's going on in our nation. We have allowed the haters to get in here.
I think Hillary Clinton, by her failure to defend Benghazi, by her failure to defend the ambassador, should forever preclude her from holding higher office.
The chairman of the state Republican Party told me tonight the crowd of 1,300 was one of the biggest ever for the Lincoln Dinner. He says the large and diverse lineup of candidates was a big reason. Only Mike Huckabee, Ted Cruz, Chris Christie, and Marco Rubio did not attend.
Thank you, Mark. Well, KCSAT's political analyst Dennis Goldford says at this round of the game, no one made a huge leap forward today in his mind. But we asked him who would be the most talked about among attendees as they drove home tonight. Goldford says Carly Fiorina.
That really wants someone that'll take the fight to the other side. And while they all talked about, in their view, how bad the Obama administration has been and how bad Hillary Clinton would be, Carly Fiorina really focuses with laser-like intensity on this anti-Hillary message.